Hello everyone, Philosopher Stoner 666 here. So as you can see in the background, there's my painting of Chairman Mao. That's when he was doing the long march through the mountains. I forget what the mountains are called. And he was basically just a tin pot warlord. He eventually took over and his reign led to the demise of millions and millions of people. But he's not a monster, the people were. Because they believed in him, they had faith in him, they thought he could deliver them salvation from our inevitable mortality. And they were wrong. They worship him as a god. He's on all the money. And everybody in that society seems to have some slight post-traumatic stress disorder, and everybody is shh about it. So anyways, what was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, the hoax of Christianity on our culture. So I was rewatching True Detective and thinking how that character is basically, we listen to Russ Cole, anti-natalist guy, because he's an alpha male, and he represents Jesus Christ. He represents the birth, the death, and the resurrection. Someone that is so not afraid to die that he is willing to sacrifice his own life to save the life of others. He is willing to, in a metaphorical sense, go to the cross to save everybody else from their sins. He is totally Christian. True Detective is totally Christian. It's amazing. Weird. But I was thinking about okay, so we're all being duped by this, kind of. And there's always been antinatalism in threads of every religion. Buddhism, Christianity. You go back to the Cathars, the Gnostics, the whole Gnosticism, the demiurge. It's very peculiar. It's peculiar how Pollyanna our culture is becoming. You even find threads of antinatalism in ancient Greece. They said to, mourn births and celebrate deaths. So I think what happened is the Roman Empire and ancient Greece sort of collapsed. They had threads of antinatalism. All that was left was the revolt of Christianity. Civilization basically collapsed, right? Why do Christians celebrate an idea like the rapture, the end of the world, bringing God? Because literally the end of the world did bring God, because the Roman Empire was the world and it collapsed. It was the end of civilization. So Christianity was like one of those little rebel groups that sort of survived on the fringes of the empire and grew out of that. So they took elements of the Roman Empire, what they knew. They took elements of Greece, what they knew. They took elements of paganism, other tribes that sort of survived as well too, and they absorbed them into the whole. Sort of like a cell absorbs other cells in the biology, in the chemistry, right? It's this mutant cell that sort of takes advantage. But there's always been threads of the antinatalism in it, and that's how they would absorb new members. There was always, but they allowed for that. A very clever religion. And what I was going to say? Cannibalism, the blood and body of Christ. There were reformed cannibals in Christianity. Reformed, though, but